I have so many projects. I mean, I know that's probably the life of every crafter, but I thought today I would tackle some things for myself, yeah, in this lovely cozy vlog, because the weather isn't fantastic. So we're gonna lash on a candle, put on a little lamp and attack things. Let's cozily attack things, shall we? I've kind of just been picking up things that I thought would be nice upcycled, and I've also picked up some like dyes. Do you know I've never used Rip dye before, which is crazy because they do synthetics, but because I work so much with like natural fibres, I've only ever bought the Dylon dyes. But yes, I've been sort of stocking up on things to alter and add to, so I thought let's attack it today. So I think the first thing we're going to do is divide what items I want to dye. That way we can do it first thing in the morning and hopefully it'll be dry and ready to work with maybe tomorrow if I'm lucky. So I've divided it into two. These are my synthetics, which we are going to dye this lovely bright pink, but this is actually cotton, but I kind of want this to be pink, so we're doing that. And then this is neon green, but I'm hoping it's going to be a bit more tamed. And so we're going to dye this lovely tablecloth, which I've actually already cut into. And then, oh my god, this, I'll show you this. We've got two things. We've got this cat netting remnant. This I bought from a charity shop very recently. It's got a little silk slip. This is 100% silk and it is so beautiful. And it's from, oh, Principles. I'm really into this sort of sheer thing, and if you look at the details, look how gorgeous they are. Yeah, but I'm just thinking, I'm not a beigey, light coloured gal, so we're going to dye it neon green. Right, so it's my fault for trying to put this dress on. It is all over the place. I don't even know where this part's meant to go. I think I've properly twisted the like vest that's inside this thing. Oh God, what have I done? That was so hard to navigate. Like, why is it like this? I think the first thing I'm going to do is I think remove this lining. So this is in like two pieces. We've got like a wrap style top here, which is then connected to this vest lining at the neckline, which looks fairly easy to take apart, and then the skirt is completely separate from the top, but it's in the waistline of the lining. So I think what we're going to have to do is take away the lining in a sort of gentle way, and then we can sort of analyse how we're going to make this for my body. I'm pretty sure this is 100%, I'm sure it said acetate or something like that. Oh, there you go, there's the clothing label. It's from Burnshaw, size UK 10. Oh, it's viscous. Is it 100% viscous? 100% viscous. That's the label there, Burnshaw. Now, I'll be honest, this, especially with these bits of sequins on, which have been glued on, not stitched on, it's very scratchy, which I don't love. So whatever we do, we're going to have to add like a softer lining on the inside so it doesn't rub against skin. I don't hate this like neckline thing. I think it might need like a little bit of tacking here. The issue is the side, because it is a size 10, so the side is literally busting at the seam there. And also I'm not too sure what this part is, so I need to take that off and sort of inspect what that is, and maybe have that come at the front, maybe just to make it a bit more, you know. But this print and these colours are so lovely, and I don't think it really needs an undergarment thing either. I think if I just wore like a nude bra, then I think that would work. So yes, and then this skirt, I don't want my trousers to fall down. So if that was to be gathered there, is it a mini dress? I guess it is. This was so hard to get on, so right, let's take this off. So upon inspection, here is the problem that we need to solve. Well, I say weirdly, it fits better here at the waist than it does here. So this is the gaping part. So I think we'll have to fill it with a what fabric? And then that little bit that I showed you before, it's actually a creased bow. See? Which is really sweet, but I feel like it maybe needs a few hand stitches to like really show it off. But this is going to be something that we need to fix first. I'm just trying to decide how. Chucked on my trousers underneath because you can definitely see everything when this skirt is on, because it is literally just one layer, there's no undergarment. And that elastic waist thing that I did has worked. So if you ever need to do that, need to add some elastic to like a skirt or whatever, if you've got either a zigzag stitch or an overlocker, then put the elastic really close to the edge and sort of stretch whilst you're sewing, and you literally create a waistband within seconds. So a nice waistband there. Can I be honest, I don't think I've got the brain power to carry on, and I also, all the things that I have dyed this morning, there's some bits, let me show you, there's some bits that I think could work really nicely, maybe with it somehow. And I think with this skirt, I hate the length, it's like just at my knee, which I don't like. So I've been on Pinterest and found these images, which is very like 90s, early 2000s. And I just quite like the cascading ruffles. So I think that's what we're going to do. So we're actually going to move on to the next project. Okay? Okay, I still don't have the energy to do that dress, and it's like 2 days later. So I'm going to leave that for a little while. We'll put that back in the project bin. Not like throwaway bin, just the project bucket, bag, box, I don't know. But if you haven't noticed, this is one of the things that I dyed, from a very dusky pink to this pink, and I love it. This colour suits me a lot more. I'm really into my colours at the minute, and this one is so gorgeous. Also, look at this little pin that I bought from a charity shop. It's a little peacock. I love it. The only bad thing is the shearing has started to unravel on one of these back bits. Oh, look there. How annoying is that? So we'll probably need to fix that at some point, but today's not the day. And if you can see this pile right here, all my stuff has been dyed. Let's have a look. So carrying on with the pink, what's really interesting is the variations of the shades of pink. So this is what I expected the pink to come out like, quite bright. Well, actually, I thought it was going to come out this pink, which suits it a lot more. And this is the synthetic dye. And look at that. So yeah, it's obviously a little bit brighter than this. And oh god, this is cool. Yeah. And I'm wondering if it's because this was already pre-dyed like a pale pink, so maybe the colour has kind of subdued it, but I actually really love this colour. And I also love this colour. This I'm really surprised at. This is again the synthetic dye, and it's come out this really nice pale pink, which is lovely, which I'm really happy about, because I can mix this with some other colours in dresses or jumpsuits or whatever. This is the shocker. Why has something that was originally like peachy in colour come out in like the most gorgeous pinky purple? Like how? I'm honestly so happy that it's come out this colour. Like I actually think I prefer it like this rather than the pink. I don't think I'd wear this as much if it was pink. So clearly the dye gods were hearing from me and have dyed it in the most gorgeous, like lilac-y pink purple. But the even cooler thing is that it's kept its sort of pinky peachy overlock around the edges, and it gives such a mermaid vibe, and I really do love this, and I can't wait to add this to my wardrobe and start dressing it up. But yeah. Moving on to the greens. I thought I was only going to use half a bottle, but I ended up using the whole bottle. I'm quite glad that I did, because look how punchy that is. So yeah, that's going to be used for something. I don't know what yet. This top, this is the little slip, and then this is how it's turned out. Like, that is so bright. So yeah, but I am excited to try and find a way of styling it. I did think it was going to come out more like minty neon, but I'm sure we can make this work. I'm sure we can make this work. This I'm so pleased with. This is the tablecloth, the little vintage tablecloth, which is now a neon green, but some of the other colours have still like kept their shades. So that's, oh, yeah, lovely. Oh, and I dyed just one of these as well, and that looks quite cute. Looks like a little butterfly. And like I mentioned, I haven't got the brain power to work on that dress just yet, so we're actually going to do a little alteration, which shouldn't be too difficult. This is something that I've bought recently from a charity shop. £7, brand new warehouse. It's not silk, it's, I think it's viscose. Is it viscose? Yeah, it is viscose. I'll put it on, I'll show you what the issue is, and then if you have something similar, I can show you how to mend it. See the length, but it's really long. It's my least favourite length, where it's like nearly on the floor. This part is really annoying. I don't really know what's going on. Like it's not tight here. Like I don't want it super tight, obviously, like I want it elasticated, but it's too loose. So I think we just need to tighten that, but I don't know if we need to maybe sort of pinch the side a little bit. Let's see if I can show you the length. I don't know, I just think I want it more here. So we've got the length pinned, fine. And then for the waist, I was gonna do like remove the elastic and tighten the elastic, but I think the issue is here, this back bit. So my plan is to take off 1 inch off the back only. So I'll take this off and show you what I mean. I think the issue is the back rather than the front, because the front fits fine, but the back has got this weird excessive droopiness. So I think this doesn't feel professional once again. I think I'm going to measure down by where my hip is. So I'll measure from my waist to my hip, cut along this seam line here. Actually, I might stick some pins in just to make sure that the elastic doesn't snap back into the seam, if it is in a seam. And then sort of bring this over to hem it, seam it even. Chuffed with that. I really like the length. I like the fact that it now fits properly. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with the finish. I know it's a little bit rough, but it's fine because I'm planning to wear tops that kind of cover that anyway. A nice bit of beautiful scrap fabric here, so I might decorate a bug or make something, maybe a little skinny scarf. Ooh, quite like that. That top that I was wearing before had a curry stain on it, which literally happened at lunchtime. So I've treated the stain and hand washed it. So I can't fix that yet, but what I can do is do this alteration for my mum, because I'm going to go see her next week. And then I've found out, or not found out, but I've got an idea of what I can do that's super cozy, super needed, and like the perfect time to do it. So let's fix my mum's dress first. I use that for my Snazzify workshops. Look how lovely that is. It's very Christmassy, isn't it? So my mum's dress has been altered, so now, I mean, I've got loads of projects to do, but there's one project that has been on my mind for so long. I'm gonna go grab it. Are you ready? It's time. It's time. It's time. One of my most coziest videos I've ever done that sometimes I rewatch because of how chilled out it is. It was me finishing this quilt. Well, the quilt top thing. I said at the time it's getting too hot. I don't want something on my lap. But now that the jeans are back on my legs, maybe it's time to finally start hand sewing this quilt. I've just rewatched another video by Pin Cut Sew where she's made the backing and shows you how to add the batting like on a table rather than the floor. And I really can't be bothered to do the floor, so I'm going to do the table method and follow exactly what she does. So that's what we're going to do. Ooh, eating my hair. First thing I need to do is just sew these two long bits of fabric together to create the large backing piece. And I think I'm literally just gonna like have two sides, one this fabric and one this bluey striped fabric. So let's do that. Oh, and I have so many cool like quilting bits that I got gifted from Groves, so I'll show you them and put the link in the description. Ah. Oh my god. Pa Scarlett already did it. Oh my god. Thank you. Future Scarlett thanks Pa Scarlett. So this is where we're at, and I used every single pin from this box. So yeah, I just rewatched another video. I think it was, oh, I can't remember, something Rachel. I'll put it somewhere over here. So I think I'm going to start in the middle, and then yeah, hand quilt. I've got my cup of tea. I'm ready. So cozy. So I think I've got a nice little setup here. I've got the things that were gifted to me by Groves, including these. Oh God, I just love embroidery scissors. I feel like I want to get this tattooed on me at some point, but we shall see. So we've got my little scissors. These will definitely come in handy for the binding, or even bias binding. These are actually quilting pins. Quilters holding clips. So we'll put that to the side for now, but we'll definitely use them when we get to it. But I will be using them for my thread. Got quilting thread, some thimbles, a little leather thimble, because I think that's going to really help. I mean, my finger kind of hurts from doing the pins, even though I thought I was really nifty with that little stick, but you know. And I've bought a automatic threader, which I've never used before, so I'll have a go at that at some point. And then quilting straw milliners. So yeah, very exciting. And I'm gonna I know that I need to start on here. This is the middle block, literally right in the middle. So we're gonna do the little square, and I think we're gonna do around here and maybe around this part as well. I think I'll see how I feel. What a lovely little setup. It's getting fairly dark, and I say fairly late, but it's not. It's getting to like 5 o'clock, but my back is hurting a little bit, and I don't know if it's because the table is a bit too high to be like hand quilting. So I might I think when I do quilt this, I might just do it at my lower desk, like by my sewing machine. But yeah, I think I'm going to spend the rest of the evening watching a bit of TV and reading more of a book that I'm really into at the minute, and then yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I'm hoping that wasn't too boring or chaotic to be cozy. I'm really pleased with what I've done the last couple of days. It's good to dye clothing or dye items that were never really worn before, and now I can't wait to wear them and style them and all good things like that. Yeah, it's always good to mend items as well. I'm really happy about that as well. Finally, we can start to make good progress on the quilt. I have made that out of new fabrics, but I do have a quilt in progress which is made out of entirely secondhand textiles, which is a little bit more challenging, and that was the reason why I wanted to go for new fabrics for that one. But for the second one, yeah, I do want it to be like tea towels and lace linen. So yeah, very excited. So thank you so much for watching. If you can, please do like, comment and subscribe. It really does help. You have no idea. And I will see you next time. Bye.